Vaccine? Fuck! Hey, did you get the vaccine? Yes. Did you get the vaccine? What? Did you get the vaccine? Did you get the vaccine? No. Did you get the vaccine? No. Did y'all get the vaccine? Did y'all get the vaccine? No. Hey, did you get the vaccine? No. Did you get the vaccine? Hell no. Did you get the vaccine? Fuck no. Did you get the vaccine?
Shalom, Kol Halayim, La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the man that I learned his truth from, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Barakatham, to the sincere believers, all right, to the hopefully elect, all right. This is just a quick video, man, because it recently came out how pretty much a lot of these guys in the military, which the military is pretty much set up to do the bidding of Esau, man. And to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, it will behoove you not to, partake in Esau's military. All right. Because for one thing, man, if you're thinking about joining the military now, or if you're already in the military and you don't plan on leaving the military, all right, pretty much, man, if you get sent out there to the Middle East, man, that's pretty much a one-way ticket, all right? Because, long story short, man, you're gonna get sent out there to the Middle East, all right, to the Valley of Jehoshaphat, all right. The what does it say, man? And talks about the battle of Armageddon, all right, which is the mountain of troops, if I'm not mistaken, all right. And that's where you're going to pretty much go to war with Yahweh Shai, man. And I'm gonna just tell you straight, man. According to the precepts, man. Hey, man, that's not something that you want to partake in, because hey, man, you don't want no smoke with Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai. You don't want no smoke with Yahweh Shai when he shows up, all right? Because this go around, man. The scriptures talk about how this the second go around, Yahweh Shai, he's showing up in his full power and his glory, all right. And that's not going to be a pretty that's not going to be a pretty day, man, all right, because that's going to be a day of a lot of bloodshed, a day of mass death, all right. A lot of people are going to end up dying, and the majority of the people that are going to be dying are you troops, all right, that are joined hand in hand with Esau's military, all right, because again, you're going to get sent over there to the Middle East, man. And again, that's going to be a one-way ticket, all right. And pretty much, or kind of the stage is kind of being set for that, because like this clip that I played here, man, all right. And I'm gonna play another little news clip, all right, because like I said, it's recently came out, and it's news is still coming out, word's still coming out that a lot of these guys in the military, these people in the military, man, they're not taking the like the other bro be saying, the thingy thing, they're not taking that injection, all right, which, hey, man, pretty much because pretty much, like, put it like this, when it comes down to it, because like I said, the stage is being set pretty much for these guys in the military to be shipped out, for World War III anyways, because with the looming rising tensions with Russia, China, Ukraine, and everything that's going on over there in the Middle East with America, all this back and forth, all right. Because whether you want to believe it or not, it is prophesied for another world's war to break out, all right, and this will be the war to end all wars, all right, World War III, All right, this will be the final war. All right, and again, in the midst of this war is when Yahushua is going to show up. All right, and after that, it's going to be the kingdom. But nevertheless, after this war's war, this is going to be the end of Esau's kingdom. All right. Um, but again, before I digress too much, the stage is being set because again, I was going to make the point that it's coming down. It's going to come down to a thing where, these guys in the military, man, and this is just one example. All right, dealing with these, the thingy thing. All right, the injections. These guys, these people in the military, man, they're going to be pretty much told to do a lot of, I'll say, like unconstitutional things that a lot of these guys, they're not going to, so to say, agree with. All right, because a lot of these guys, man, they are patriotic. All right, they believe in the constitutional rights, so on and so forth. It's going to go against what they're going to be told to do, man. It's going to go against a lot of their morals and their values. And on the other hand, man, hey, a lot of these guys, man, especially Jakes in the military, they for the most part, man, get into the military just for the benefits, man. They don't want to get caught up in, they pretty much, for the most part, they don't want no smoke, man. They don't want no type of trouble or anything. They just get into the military for the benefits and things of that nature, for a quote unquote better life, so to say, to provide themselves more opportunities and stuff like that. So again, just going back to how when it gets to the time where, hey, these pretty much they're going to be giving these orders that's going to go against a lot of their values, man. They're for the most part, they're not going to be with it, and this is, for the most part, what's going to cause a lot of them to be shipped over there to, fight in World War III, which, like I said, is going to be a one-way ticket. All right. But I'm going to play this clip. All right. Just this little news clip. And it's probably going to play an ad. So if it does, just bear with it. I'm going to play this. You can see the title in itself. It says 1/3 of U.S. troops have declined, the thingy thing, the Pentagon says. All right. So I'm going to just play this real quick.
We believe that, of course, the vaccine is the right thing to do. It's clearly safe for service members, and we need to continue to educate our force and help them understand the benefits and ensure there's leadership involvement in the discussion of the benefits of the vaccine. I think our initial look, and this is of course very early data, is acceptance rates are somewhere in the 2/3 territory, and of course it varies by different groups. The services and the commands have worked very hard over the last year to make sure that we can operate in a COVID environment. Before vaccines were available, the addition of the vaccine should make us more capable in that environment. But we've already demonstrated over the last year that we're fully capable of operating in a COVID environment.
So you see, man, all right, again, because, hey, a lot of these guys, man, they're not with it. All right. And real quick, I'm going to go through some of these comments, man. Just read some of these. It says, good for them. It says they are already forced to be used as guinea pigs for all kinds of other quote-unquote medications. All right. Now, I'm not even going to, speak on that. But, a lot of the guys that have joined the military, man, I'm sure, they're aware. It says, you mean service members, you don't trust the thingy thing from the government, like anthrax that was never a real threat in Iraq, Afghanistan, but so many veterans were forced to get multiple shots that they didn't want or need and now have health problems that are either hard to define or have no apparent cause. Right? Yeah, because, hey, man, concerning those you know, the things, all right, there's a lot more people that they're reporting on actually, you know, dropping dead and developing all type of issues, you know. And I was because, you know, I have a little group chat where, you know, just pretty much talk with you know, younger brothers that are, you know, just learning and whatnot. And, right, and a question was posed concerning these, you know, the thing, you know, and, you know, I ended up you know, just showing a few clips or whatnot, you know, just going into what's in those things, right? You know, and like I said, you know, because hey, people are coming out, you know, people that have taken the thing that are coming out, you know, showing the side effects, and like I said, you know, there's a lot more deaths that aren't being reported and whatnot, you know, but damn, what was I gonna say, man? Damn, I forgot what I was. It just slipped my mind, man. Cause I had made a point. Oh yeah, cause you know, I had mentioned in this group chat that pretty much just my personal belief, and I heard some elder brothers, you know, pretty much say the same things. But pretty much my personal belief, all right, just my opinion, that hey man, you know, hey, in the next few months, you know, hey, expect people to, you know, start acting weird, so to say, you know, expect people to start, you know, expect something to happen, you know, as far as people that have taken this thing, all right, you know, in the next few months, man, hey man, you could really, you know, really start seeing something out here in the streets in America, man. And because out of nowhere, man, not too long ago, the CDC, they've been talking about preparing for a zombie apocalypse and stuff like that, man. You know, they've recently have been talking about zombie apocalypses and stuff like that, man. You know, and why would they bring that out? You know, why would they say something like that? All right. You know, which, like I said, you know, caused me to just, you know, come up with that, you know, the opinion that, hey, man, within the next few months, man, you know, or even the next, you know, year or so, hey, expect people to start bugging out, you know, expect something to start, you know, happening to people out here, man, because hey, it's about to get crazy out here. It's about to turn up in these streets, all right, these streets of America, man. You know, because hey, pretty soon, man, America is going to be very unrecognizable. You know, this place is going to be just hell on all sides very soon, man. You know, but nevertheless, man, sticking to the point here with these guys in this military, man, because you know, another thing, man. Now they're accepting, pretty much as far as America's military, man, it's pretty much a joke, man. You know, you got a lot of these transformers, these sodomites joining the military. All right, a lot of these women, you know, ruling over men, which the scriptures clearly speak against. You know, women being in positions over men. All right, and a lot of these women in you know, the military, you know, they're over a lot of these men. You know. And pretty much, man, because women, they bring forth nothing but confusion. All right. You know, but nevertheless, you know, hey, like I said, you know, women are set up in positions, and I'm talking about in the military. All right. Women are set up in these positions to where they're over men. All right. You know, and like I said, you know, you got a lot of these transformers joining the military and so on and so forth, man. You know, and like I said, man, hey, and I just bring out those points to show that how, hey, America's military is soft, pretty much. You know, America's military is soft as hell. You know, so like I said, because hey, a lot of these people, man, they're not gonna be with it, man. They're a lot of these people, they're not built for actual war, man. You know, like said before, man, a lot of these guys, a lot of these people, they just get in the military just for the benefits. All right, they're not really about that action, man. They're not really set up and built for war and stuff like that. But nevertheless, hey, man, Esau don't care about none of that. All right, because hey, soon, man, hey, Esau, man, he's gonna get desperate, man. All right, because one thing about America, America is not only is America known as Babylon the Great, but America is also known as the virgin daughter of Babylon. And a virgin, pretty much being someone, a young girl that hasn't been touched, so to say, or penetrated or anything. And as far as like war, America hasn't really been touched like that, so to say. It hasn't really this land hasn't really been invaded, so to say, and stuff like that. But soon it will be. All right. America's cherry is about to get popped, because soon, man, this land is going to get invaded. All right. By different foreign troops, because that's another thing. Again, a lot of these military, the America's military, man, a lot of these guys, like I said, man, they're going to be defying orders and stuff like that, man. Because like I said, hey, a lot of them, they're not going to be with what they're told to do. For the most part, man, you're not really going to see America's military like with what's going on out there in Myanmar. Hey, they're over there conducting airstrikes on the citizens, shooting down citizens like dogs, and for the most part, you're not going to really have American soldiers doing that to American citizens, So, hey, man, this is why they're going to get, for the most part, man, they're going to get shipped out, man. And before I ramble on too much, let me get just a few precepts. All right, going to what is that? Jeremiah 51. All right, because again, man, hey, man, we're coming into some we're coming into those times, man. And the times that we're coming into, man, hey, the scriptures talk about how men are going to be turned into women. All right, these people, they're getting ready to get a bitch made, man. They're getting ready to get turned out, because like I said, man, they're not capable. They're not ready for what Yahweh Shem Shah is getting ready to do to this place. So I'm gonna get this in Jeremiah 51, and I'll start at verse 29. It says, "And the land shall tremble in sorrow, and for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant." All right, because pretty much, man, America is, like I said before, soon, man, America is going to be it's going to be completely unrecognizable. All right, because this is going to be hell on all sides, man. All hell is going to be breaking loose out here on every side, man, from every angle, right? You got these, people prepping for one or maybe two scenarios, right? When it's not going to be just a thing of, one hell breaking loose or two hell breaking. No, it's going to be all hell breaking loose. It's going to be hell on all sides, man. You got people that are prepping just for famines. All right, you got people that are prepping just for, civil war. All right. When again, it's going to be held on all sides. You're not going to be able to escape it, man, unless you have the hedge of protection from Yahweh Shem Shai. But then, nevertheless, this land, America is being prepped, basically for destruction, man. This place is being prepped for desolation. And, like I said, with all the looming talks of World War III, man, World War III is getting ready to break out. All right, which is going to lead to the destruction of America. All right, Babylon the Great, the virgin daughter of Babylon, which again, her cherry is about to get popped. All right, but verse 30 is the point. It says, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might hath failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken." So you see, talking about the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. Talking about these different, troops and whatnot, man. The National Guard troops, they're going to say the hell with that, man. And again, the fact that a lot of these guys, they're not willing to partake in the whole thingy thing, right? That's just a small example. All right, which again, for the most part, man, hey, man, Because hey, America, man, it's pretty much, man, the least that be, they're just gonna, hire, you know, people to do the job, and this why again, these troops, man, they're gonna get sent out to war because they're not gonna get the job done. So hey, you know, they're gonna hire, different contractors, so to say, different foreign troops and stuff like that, to get the job done, man. Which these are gonna be the people that, hey, when they come over here, man, and a lot of them are already over here, they're just waiting on the green light. All right. But when they get the green light, man, hey, man, when they start mauling down Jakes, man, and whatnot, or just people in general, but especially you Jakes, all right, it's gonna be without mercy, man. All right. I saw something about how I don't know if this is true, and I haven't looked into it yet, but something about an airstrike out here in Florida somewhere. Like I said, I don't know if they actually did it or not, but I haven't looked into it. But hey, man, it's about to get real out here, and these different hired mercenaries and these contractors and whatnot, these different foreign troops and whatnot, man, when they start invading this land and touching this land and doing, whatever it is that they were hired to do, so to say. All right. Because, hey, the American military, they're not going to get the job done, man. They're going to say the hell with that. All right. Because the scriptures talk about how, these people, man, hey, man, let me get that in a second. That's 16. Second Esdras 16. All right. Let's see where I can start. Second Esdras 16, and I'll start at verse 33. It says, "The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers." All right. Because one thing, man, these gang banging, drug selling niggas, man. All right. From these guys running the corner all the way to these transformers, these moles, and even women. All right. These thoughts on the OnlyFans. All right. All of them are going to be sent out to war. It's not going to be just men. All these individuals are going to be sent out to war, man. And just, because again, hey, one of the downfalls of the Roman Empire, which America is, nothing but a revitalized version of the Roman Empire. America is a regurgitation of the Roman Empire. All right. One of the downfalls of the Roman Empire was them spreading their military too thin. All right. And that's going to be the same thing America does. All right. Spreading their military too thin because, they got U.S. embassies all over the place, man. America's military is pretty much, for the most part, already spread out, man. And again, on another note, because, there is going to be another draft, man, another military draft. And like I said, man, hey, man, you don't want no smoke with Yahweh Shai, man, because, hey, if you join that military, you get sent out there, hey, that's a one-way ticket. You're going to partake in the battle against Yahweh Shai. And that's not going to be a fight you're going to win. All right? So like I said, man, to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians that are thinking about joining the military or are already joining the military, hey, you better get out while you can. All right? But nevertheless, reading of verse 34 says, "In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine." All right. Because again, man, hey, man, these, like I said, these Pookies and Ray Rays, these drug dealers, all these niggas are going to get sent out to war, man. All these niggas are going to get drafted. All right. From the roughest, toughest, so-called roughest, toughest nigga on the block, all the way on down to like I said, these thoughts on OnlyFans, all right, they're all going to get sent out to war, man. And that's going to be a one-way ticket. All right, because again, Esau, man, he don't care, man. With your transformer, you're a Mo, you're a Sodom, he don't care. All right, and like I said, man, it's going to get to a point where it's going to get overwhelming because Esau is going to be getting his ass kicked. His military is going to be getting their ass kicked. you know. So there's gonna be get desperate, man. They're just gonna be sending anyone out there, you know. But like I said, all right, because again, because a lot of them, they're not gonna want to do what they're told to do here. They're not gonna get the job done here, which is again going to pave the way for these different foreign troops, these hired mercenaries and things of that nature coming over here and invading this land and spoiling the goods of this place, ravishing women, children, spoiling houses. All right, this is that multitude that's getting ready to come down with that great wrath that it says on this same chapter when you read on down. You know, but yeah, man. Like I said, hey, World War III is brewing up, man. All right, and a lot of these military guys, man, they're not gonna get the job done over here, man. So they're just gonna end up getting sent out, man, and sent out to fight overseas or whatever. And again, that's gonna be a one-way ticket for them, you know. But yeah, man, just so quick, bring that out real quick, hopefully it was edifying. Giving all acknowledgement to Yahweh Shem Yahshua once again. Double honors, much respects to the men that I learned this truth from. Start with the apostles and elders of great millstone, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatham. To the hopefully elect. And until next time, Lord's will, I say shalom.